Today I'm going to be making a song in 5 minutes, Within Reason, by Propellerheads. And so for this challenge, I'm going to be using a couple of things. One of the main things that I'm going to be trying to mess around with is Sychronous, which is a timed effects modulation device that Propellerhead recently released to go in Reason. It's a rack extension. Rack extensions are their Propellerhead's version of plugins. Other DAWs or digital audio workstations or computer recording programs have plugins, but Reason only recently allowed plugins in. One of the reasons that this was Reason wanted everything to be uniform. They wanted all of the plugins to look like they would be something that you would find in a rack, and thus also set up like you would set up in a rack. So one of the great things about Reason is when you learn how to use the software, you also learn how to use the real hardware. This is exactly what you would see if you were in a studio. With very minor differences, even down to the mixing boards, even down to these. Really, really cool. I'll also be using Super Looper, so that's what I started the loop in. And I have a tempo now. So Super Looper is pretty cool because it gives you an idea of what your tempo is. So if I want it to be sort of slowed down tempo, which I think I do for right this second, I just split the number in half. And so it's pretty close to, but I think it's actually going to be 76. And then I have a Dr. Octo Rex set up with 8 loops, because I want to get some drums, and I'm able to, with the keys, it's E0 to B0, you can do this.
We forgot, and suffuseness, we forgot, and suffuseness, we forgot, and suffuseness,
Alright, so now that we have some weird part, and we know the tempo is right, let's add some cool effects. I'm going to do it through Touch RS. Now if you like what you're seeing and you want to learn more about MIDI controlling with iPads or pads or foot controllers, you can go to my website, www.weforgot.org, or you can check out my Patreon. It's a new platform that's similar to Kickstarter, except it is way more open to everyone, even you out there. So you should try it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm adding this timed effects modulation, and it is going in time with this. So right now I just added it to the drums, but I can even add it to the loop. Alright. Oh, it's so good.